It depends a lot on your opponent. You should first know what kind of strategy works well against your opponent, but also something you feel confident of doing. I mean, there's no point attacking your opponent's weakness if that's your weakness. So the basic level, first what is good for you, next what is bad for them. And quite often the best strategy is to stop thinking and simply make the best moves. I mean, there is no better strategy than that, but it's hard to do. Especially so, as you mentioned, an example, if you lose the penalty game and you're now in a must-win situation, whereas before it was much easier, 2 draws. Now you must win. It's a bit harder. Good idea is not to prepare too much. I mean, you're not in a state of mind for that, so forget about it and if you have some historical examples that inspired you, you can try copying that. I'll give you one example. In '98, I was in a must-win situation against Karpov in Switzerland, that tournament I mentioned earlier. And I remembered this game that Kasparov beat him in Seville, where he was in a must-win situation in the last game. So Karpov wrote that I knew that Karpov wanted to finish the game today. Actually, he wanted to finish it yesterday when he's sitting there calculating things. So I will not give him any sharp. I will not play anything sharp. I will play something very quiet where nothing is happening, and the whole time he's trying to equalize a position where nothing is happening. So, and the strategy worked very well because eventually Karpov started making mistakes. Not because he was working too little, but because he was working too much. So that was the brilliance of this strategy. I copied that. I found some very harmless setup. Well, Propovsky, so maybe you remember. And somehow, slowly, he started to make mistakes exactly like the strategy, and I won. And in the end, it's probably 50-50 anyway. So